Greetings, Gemini, and thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the month of September 2021 for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Gemini. A Gemini family member's spirit guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin taking a look at and an interpretation of the sacred tarot for you for this time cycle. All right. I see you getting outdoors, Gemini. I see you are enjoying some sunlight. I definitely see that. This is good. Okay. All right. So Gemini, as you come into this reading cycle, you're coming in with a support of someone that is significant. I guess we might call that your significant other. There's a strong sense of support. There's a strong feeling of stability in your relationship. In fact, in the center of your reading, one of the cards that is there is the Ten of Cups. And Ten of Cups is pointing to your relationship. But let me be clear about something about this. It's pointing to your relationship, but it's pointing to a committed relationship, not just a dating relationship. But it's pointing to the need for you to focus on it, okay? It's pointing to, yeah, you have it, but you're going to have to feed it, okay? You have the relationship, but you're going to have to nurture the relationship. Your partner is trying to stay there, but you're going to have to do some work in the way of nurturing that relationship. And a lot of it has to do with pulling back from other people and focusing on what's important or who's important. I see you going to be breaking free from some limitations as far as mental limitations, as far as the way you think. You have this potential. I want you to exercise it towards your relationship if you want to maintain it. I see right now some of you would like to have a new car, new automobile, some new sense of mobility. This may not necessarily be the time for that right now. It also may not necessarily be the time for any type of change. The Chariot card is the card that I'm looking at. It has a couple of different meanings. One of them is mobility. One of them is movement, that type of thing. So this might be a time of staying still and doing and dealing with what you have, okay? The Temperance card is in reverse in your future aspect, and that's talking about the need for you to get things in a balanced place. Going back to what I was saying in the beginning about this idea, yeah, you have this thing, but you're going to have to feed this relationship. Some of you are definitely looking at your place in the world, looking at where you want to be 5, 10, 15 years from now. You're looking at that. I would suggest that you continue to feed the people or the person that can take you or that will be with you along this journey. This is not a strong time for you as far as financial independence is concerned. Those of you that thinking about branching out on your own, making a big move, it's not really a good time for that. Not right this minute. You're feeling as if you're not appreciated. You're feeling as if, there's some stuff going on and you don't feel as if you're getting your just due, that type of thing. I get it. Someone who's giving you counsel is not giving you good counsel, so I need you to really pay attention to that. Focus on what you know. Don't focus on what someone is telling you, because someone is giving you counsel based on their experience, and it's not necessarily the best counsel for you. Let me say that, okay? All right. Yeah. Okay, so you do have this idea that, love wants to be renewed, right? The potential of love is there, okay? Some of you are looking at something new, some new possibilities, and we can talk about that in a personal reading, but I am looking at the Knight of Cups, and this is a person that is coming, bringing you what you need, and that also is touching on that other person that has been with you for some time. So if this person gives you what you need, once again, feed that relationship. I see stability where you live. I don't see you relocating right now. I see stability in your life, which is good. It's good. In other words, you're going to be maintaining what you're doing now, going back to that Chariot energy as well. I also see the World card in reverse, which is talking about a cycle that is about to end. Something is about to end. You're going to have to make up your mind whether you want to go left or right, in situations. There's a need for you to pay more attention to your body temple. There's a need for you to do more in the way of dressing up, beautifying, doing some things for yourself. Perhaps you were not feeling like doing some things for yourself, and there's a need for that. Once again, some of you are the recipients of information that is not necessarily good, favorable, and cheesy, smiley, happy. The Page of Swords is saying you might be experiencing and you might be getting stuck on, maybe you and your significant other may be exchanging some kind of text messages. Maybe they're not really pleasant and you're getting kind of stuck on that and being kind of stubborn. There might be a need for you to open up and talk about things. The King of Wands is showing himself. He's upright in the crowning portion of your reading. Him being upright is about the person that's in your life that wants to fight for you, not fight with you. This person is there. This person is solid. This person needs some of your attention. I do see some kind of a connection that you have with someone, a friendship, or someone who's trying to get your attention. It's not going to work out. There's going to be some type of a breakdown in the integrity of the relationship. And this is not the intimate one, this is the other one. I also see where some of you are going to take a break from trying so hard. Some of you are going to take a nice little pause and you're going to say, you know what, I'm not going to try so hard. It's either going to work out or it's not going to work out. I get it, I get it, I get it. There is this idea of a potential healing. So you might be going through a bruised situation right now, but the potential healing is definitely there for you. Some of you might be experiencing, or you might want to engage in, long distance communications, particularly if your significant other is long distant from where you are. Some of you might be getting ready to make some plans about traveling. That would be a good idea as well. You do need to, I talked earlier a few moments ago about you looking at where you want to be 5, 10, 15 years from now. Some of you need to write that stuff down. Some of you really need to sit down and think about where you want to be, right? So this is another confirmation of that same type of energy. Thinking about where you want to be 5, 10, 15 years from now. Not so much right now. Where do you want to be and what are you doing to get there? I do see this idea of you pausing. I see this idea of maybe there's a need for you to see things from a different perspective, Gemini. Might be a good time for you to look at things from a different point of view. And you might want to just pause before you make any rash decisions. I do see this idea of you looking back, going back to something, going backwards. Be mindful of that, because you don't want to go back, do you? Alrighty. I also see this idea that your money is going to change if you are consistent, and if you are doing what you're supposed to do. You're going to have what you're supposed to have. It's not going to come in fortunes. It's not going to come in droves or buckets of money. But if you are consistent, your money is there. If you can weather the storm that you're going through right now, your money is there at the end of this storm. The Moon card is in reverse. Things are going to be revealed to you. What is it that you want to know? What is it that you need to know? Things are going to be revealed to you. The things that are done in the dark are going to be revealed for you, to you. You might also have some things that you need to reveal to someone else. I do see the Queen of Pentacles, which is you holding the bag, so to speak. I think that's the metaphor for this generation. The idea of you being financially secure. Be mindful that that's where you want to be and work towards that. Once again, I don't see money coming to you out of the clear blue sky. I don't see droves of money. I don't see that. But I see you in a good place as you move into this future cycle. Some things that you want right now, you may not be able to get. Those of you that want that new automobile, it may not be time for you to get it right now. The Magician card is presenting itself in your final outcome, and it's in reverse. It is kind of asking you to believe in yourself. It's kind of asking you to take a few moments really and just do a little self-evaluation. And it's easier said than done, but there is a way of doing it. Take a piece of paper and write down your positive points. Write down your pros and your cons, and you'll see that your pros will outweigh your cons, and it'll make you smile, right? And then you can share that with your significant other and say, baby, are these my pros? Are these things that you like about me? And it should bring about some interesting and pleasant conversation. Love is being offered to you. Are you opening up for it? Love is there. Love is being offered. Are you pulling back for some reason? Are you scared? Is there something else going on that you're trying to move away from something, get away from something? What's going on with you? I do see the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is an end to sleepless nights as you move through this cycle. You're going to stop worrying, but sometimes this idea of stop worrying, it can come off as if, it could be like you don't care anymore. And if that's the case, then maybe you need to have that discussion as well. I do see those of you that are in the public light are going to be very appealing during this time, very appealing to the public. Those of you that are making presentations or interviews, good time for that too. However, you may not like the opportunity that is being presented to you when it is presented. So those of you that are interviewing, you might be looking for something, but I don't think you're going to really like it once it's offered to you. I do see an older energy, more a powerful energy. A yang, an energy of masculine, a masculine energy being in your corner. I do see that, okay? This is going to be a time of packing. Some of you want to relocate. It won't happen during this month, but it's a good thing for you to get packing and get organized. I see some conflict happening around you, so I know you don't like conflict. So do the best you can to avoid it, be aware of it. Just like a weather report, you know that it's coming, get away from it. When you see the breakdown in you and your friend, or you and your family member, cousin, sister, brother, whoever it is, get away from that situation so you don't get poisoned with that toxicity. And you also don't want that to poison your other relationships. And you don't want it to bring out the worst in your Gemini characteristics. You will not be moving during this month. Some of you, as I mentioned, want to relocate. I get it. Take care of your health, Gemini. Take care of your health. Watch those habits that you have, okay? There's some good news that's coming to you very, very quickly. This good news is coming through the electronic devices, either a text message or a phone call or an email. It's not necessarily coming in what we used to call snail mail. This is something that's coming to you quickly, and it is good news. Gemini, I'm going to stop there. If you heard something that resonated with you, you'd like to come in for a private consult so we can actually branch off of this reading and go into your specific energies. This week is a good week for me. I'm going to be available, particularly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I'm going to be available. And then as I move into Thursday and Friday, I'll have to put some stuff off for the weekend. So I'm a little tied up Thursday and Friday, but I will be available Saturday, Sunday. So if you want to book, this is a good time to book. Also, some of you might be interested in life success coaching, learning how to set goals, audit goals, learning how to develop yourself spiritually, learning how to maintain your identity through relationships. All right, Gemini, listen to me. Gemini, if you're interested, give me an email. Stay blessed, my friends. Talk